What is up, guys and gals? Mexican Burt Reynolds here. Today we have some guest footage from Call for a Medic in his Tier 6 Japanese DD Akatsuki. Now, guys, I highly recommend you check out this gentleman's content. Go down to the description box directly below the video. Go down to World of Warship Peeps and scroll down till you see Call for a Medic. Hit that link, go to his channel, check it out. Love his stuff, don't like it, make sure to subscribe. And the same goes for any of those nice folks in the description box below. And guys, that's what I'm trying to do here, is I want to feature your video on the channel, and I want to promote your channel. Cross promotion, folks. That's what we're all about here at the House of the Fell-Handed. We're trying to ball till we have it all. Now, back to the game at hand. Through triple launcher, just in case for the uninitiated, triple launcher. 333 good kill. First blood. Amazing. Burr. So, I am confusing my own self. I should hold myself in contempt of court. Cat Williams skit. 3 triple launchers. That is what I am trying to get into you. 3 triple launchers and a fairly, brief reload. The reload isn't necessarily crazy like it is on the Kagro. I think mine's a minute 21, what have you. So the reload is not. And on paper, realistically, a lot of folks believe are more of the Akatsuki versus the Kagro. They'd much rather have the Akatsuki. But, it's personal preference, I guess, really. It doesn't really matter. If you've got DD God, you can do what you like. Perhaps Call for Medic will let us know what exactly he's running down below in the comments. So we threw a couple of sets there towards that gentleman. Threw one of them wide, I think. Kind of like a safety net. I don't blame him. We're going to see if we can manage to catch any of these. I would just like to take this time to say that I really enjoy the Halloween camo. I think it looks pretty darn awesome. Now, I'm not going to sneeze at some permanent camo for my Kagero, but at the same time, I do really enjoy this temporary one. Looks like we're going to catch one right there. Really hit that gentleman up there, and we got a defended marker. So we're serving everybody torps here. We're not we're not bashful. We're not holding them back. Anybody who wants to get served, can. We're going to serve anybody, just like a blind waiter. Coming around the corner here, this island, and this is, guys, this tactic right here. You're going to see a lot of British players do this because even at a high tier, their torps are just abysmal. 8-kilometer base range, and a lot of times you're going to see a lot of your British DDs work the islands a lot. And that's kind of a smart thing to do, specifically because, you can really end up hitting somebody with okie doke as they bend that corner there. Got a little too close there, got detected. We're going to go ahead, fire a shot there, and immediately turn. And what he's doing right here, he's going stern out. This is going to make his profile a lot smaller, a lot tougher to connect, and also we can leave a lot faster this way here, in addition to the super firing rear guns. Connected with a couple of torps there, and kablamo, back to the water garage for you, puto. Moving on here, he's looking for new targets here, bringing the vessel about, and going to start to head back into the breach. Now, going to the top of the board here, we've got 4 down for the bad guys, 2 for us. So things are kind of tiptoeing in the direction to where they're going to be exponentially more difficult for the bad guys to kind of pull out of this, pun intended. So, just something to keep in mind there. It looks like we caught somebody with the run over there for the torps previously. I'm telling you guys, the more I watch this video, the more I want to bring the Akatsuki out of cold storage and just see what she'll do. Because, man, he is throwing a lot of torps down range. I'm here to tell you. I'm really enjoying the reload on this, and I'd be also interested if he does have DD God on here, if he's opting for the extended range or perhaps the reload. So I'd be very interested to see what's what on that. I believe it's Torpedo Safari versus the reload here. Looks like we got a guy right here, a little offset here to our 12 o'clock. Really gonna give this guy a whooping here if we can bend this corner just right. We're just literally going to, you know, I mean, it's not necessarily the case to where he is literally right on the other side of the corner, but he is very, very close. If he was, you know, 1.5 kilometers away, that would basically be dropping the kids off at the pool. I mean, that would literally be just walking up and handing them bad boys down. Throwing some smoke here. This guy is not necessarily, he doesn't look like he is too much bothered about us being in this zone. You know, I'm not necessarily calling it a waste of smoke, but the guy didn't really look like he too much cared. But you know what? Better safe than sorry, I always say. No, yeah, okay, he's moving. I thought there for a minute he was AFK. But it looks like Call for a Medic made the right call. Pop smoke to be on the safe side. And it's better safe than sorry, guys. Because, you know, God forbid if he just happened to have HE loaded and he managed to connect. He would really ruin your day. And yeah, it's not a good thing here. So we're posted up in a cloud here. I'm going to put a little rounds on this gentleman maybe. See if we can't just get rid of him, get him on fire. I mean, anything. We'll take anything at this point. You know, he's kind of getting out of our range there. We don't necessarily have eyes on him. He's getting out of our sight range. Pardon me, that's what I meant to say. I don't really necessarily have eyes on him. That's fine. We do have a little bit of backup here coming up to our 6 o'clock position in the form of a friendly battleship. This guy right here, he has realized he has made a grievous error being in this zone, and Call for Medic is going to punish him for that, for his transgressions. We're looking right now to decide which side of the island he's going to be on. This side or the other side. He may just crash into it. I don't know. But if you're wondering why Medic did not throw torps, that is why. I would be willing to wager. He was like and we're both like, yeah, I don't know what side of the island he's going to go on. Because it kind of looked like he was going either way. But realistically speaking, I believe the target here, the prey, made a good call and went opposite direction. Because for one thing, he's not going to take torps. And also he's not going to take rounds from the friendly BB to our 6 o'clock position. So, you know, it was a good call. Going back to the top of the board there, 4 down for the friendlies, 5 down for the bad guys. 95,000 damage. Fonzarelli moving on here, guys. Now, this is some proper dropping the kids off at the pool. This guy does not have a chance in heck to get out of the way of that. I mean, unless he started turning before we got there, I really think he is going to, in fact, have fish for dinner. You know what? I'm pretty positive of it. We've all been there, guys. We've all been the guy in the BB just like, oh my god. Yes, kablamo. 114,000 damage, single-handedly bringing the bad guys to hand. I mean, wow. He's just out here making it happen. And it's a joy to watch. We've got another DD out of there, so we kind of really need to stay on our toes here. Make sure we don't mess around and give up, you know, some shots. But as far as the game goes, I mean, it's more or less locked in, but I've definitely seen it flip-flop from this position. So we kind of have to keep our head on a swivel and be very, very cautious because we don't necessarily want to go out there, especially, you know, when you're dealing with a Benson. Because the Benson can burn us down quick, fast, and in a hurry. And we have 0 smoke on deck. So something to think about. However, though, we do have many torps and fast. Of course, then again, the Benson does have two quintuple launchers. I was thinking, what comes after quadruple? It's a quintuple. Don't ask me how that math works out, but that's what it is. Moving on. 2 guys left here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy here, folks. We're just, I mean, that guy over there is close to death. we're not even going to get in a position where we can put some hatred on him. I would wager our only chance is really maybe farming some damage off the Benson. Well, we could maybe throw some torps at this fella. Not necessarily sure they're going to, get there in time to connect, but we'll, what the heck, we'll throw them. Why not? Why not? I mean, you've got to do something. It's late in the game, and I would wager Medic's along the same lines. He's like, you know what, it's a 1 in a million shot, why not? I don't have anything else to do. Let's just throw them. It's like my friend Giz says, you throw enough crap against the wall, eventually some of it's going to stick. And that's the same kind of mentality we're having right here. Bad guy here to our 12 o'clock here, kind of posted up around the islands. And, you have to be very wary about what I was saying about the DDs of the British nation, because they really like to use those islands to make up for the lack of their torpedo range. Excuse me. Looks like this guy's, wow. I don't understand. High caliber, that guy turned into it. If he kept sailing into it, I don't understand. But you know what? It's fine. I'm trying to make up for my lack of not understanding. I don't understand, but that's okay. It's okay to not understand. He turned broadside onto that, and wow, we managed to get another kill. Just rode roughshod over the enemy team. Amazing, amazing game. Really making it happen. 127,000 damage, 384,000 credits. Cracking, top of the leaderboard, out here making it happen. Folks, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, share. We'll see you guys next time.